Nadar to open up. Bowling to Gosh. And that's hit well, but straight to the fielder. Good backing up from Sanjay Sharma. It's a nice shot. That will go. One bounce for 4 runs. Died, didn't it?
Well, speaking of sixes, this could be another one. Or is it? It's going, it's going, it's gone. Great effort by Raja, but he can't pull that one back. Maximo. Well, we had the non-Maximo 6, and then the Maximo flies out of the ground, and it's Indiska that are flying early on here in match 14. Well, this one really could be a chance. Yeah, he's going to have to come in a long way. He just gets his fingertips to it in the end. That's Murugason, who's one of their better fielders. And, yeah, I think they all kind of stopped and looked at each other for a second when this went up.
But Vinny, just count how many bodies there inside the circle on the offside.
Time behind bars. Anyway, here's the start of a new over, and it's Sadutam that is bowling. And this is going to be a boundary as well.
Second part of the innings for Indiska. This is a lovely time shot. What a beautiful shot this is. Up and over. This time he goes for that gap in between the backward point and third man, and he gets it perfectly.
All right, last ball of the over. Lifts it into a big open space. It's going to be 4. And this one might take him all the way to 50. Well, not quite. It does get over the fielder. And this one's in the air, and it will be his 50. Well, not the most convincing stroke from Arijit Ghosh, but it does bring up a memorable half-century, his first of the series. And he brings up his 50 off just 25 balls, 6 fours and a Maximo in there. Well batted, Arijit. All right, this one should be one, but it's going to bounce straight over the fielder. Well, that's almost taken his head off. 4 runs. Well, slower ball. Raja gets pumped, and is it going to get over the fielder? It is going to be 4.
Man.
It's pretty well executed, but the Titans, the ghosts of their first appearance, coming back to haunt them. He was in a pretty good position. I suppose he saves 2, if you want to look at it one way. And finally, the wicket, Yanagula gets the leg-cutting slower ball through Ghosh, who has to go for a very well-compiled 61 off 31 balls. And we saw almost a wicket earlier in the over, but this time, no mistake. Ghosh just early through the stroke. Nice bit of guile. Gets to the ledge. This is going to take some chasing. I don't think it's going to be caught by anybody. It's going to be 4. On the walk, gets a fair piece of it, but I don't think he's going to get past Raja. And this time he holds on long enough. I think there's no controversy about this one. And he's got a good pair of hands. The captain, Raja Yanagula, bowled a good over in the 8th. This time, this one's flat batted from Guruvinda. Back straight. Take some stopping. Well, that's one way to do it. I don't know if Jitu Yadav has ever played centre back in the Premier League. Just not offering the hands at it. Watch this. And
it's one way to do it.
And then goes back and clears the ball.
This is hit pretty well, and this will go to the side of us. Manos arriba from the arbitro. And eso es grande. Mickey Bra, good shot, 6 runs.
He tries. How much has he got of this? Well, it's a pretty good shot. Goes short, and yeah, well, not going to run here. So decides to roll the dice with the short ball, gets away with it. Interesting last over, wasn't it? In the end, it goes for 10, just a 6 and a 4, and 4 dot balls. But it will be 111 on the board for Indiska, and they're hoping to sweep this series, basically leapfrogging the Titans. If they do, they will have 4 points, but the Titans, well, they'll be hoping that they can chase this 112 down. So here we go with the reply, 112 for victory. Reaches for this one, punches it out to the deep point. Arshpreet bowled some really good deliveries this morning. Tagula being there, and well, unfortunately, he's going to be knocked over right here, as this one was pretty full, and it just gets chopped back onto the stumps. It's Aaron Pandey, the man that's going to have to go. Oh, wow, that's pretty full, and he's gone.
Yeah.
And so this was just a full task. You thought he was going to work it round the corner, and I think it might straighten a bit. We'll have to see it from straight down the line. And so 2 wickets in 2 balls for Arshpreet. Instead, he goes leg side. It was ill-directed. And this is going. I think that's gone Maximo. 6 runs, slightly offline. And
the Hulk. What is the Hulk doing?
it just shows you you're not safe to have a jog around the Stockholm area without a kookaburra flying your way. This time, waits on it and punches it. This could be 4 as well, you know. It's pulling up, but I think it's still going to win the race. This time, the challenge is on, and this one is out of here. But watch out, Andres. That's straight over the giant ice cube. That's our home. It was under attack, wasn't it? And this is what I was talking about. He's looking for something he could take down the ground. Huspor the over, wants to go again. Gets this one even better. This is out of here. Maximo, back to back. That looked like a drop catch. Was that Fletch?
I think it may have been the Fletch. And it was a lovely shot.
Full, but he hasn't quite got this. He's looping towards the fielder.
Wow.
He just cannot judge it at all, that Sanjay Kumar Serene. Well, I thought it was over him to start.
He didn't want it at all, did he? Oh, maybe he needs to take those shades off. How does it go? I can see clearly now.
Hit back hard, misses the stumps, does hit the ridge, which kind of slows it down a bit. It will just be one. Oh, just good. Well, this was what Shycat should have done. Well, it just shows he must have seen the footage of Mohamed Shycat. Pretty much everyone has. Shycat, instead of using his hands, he just let it hit him there.
This is short, it's Gundy, and he gets put away.
That far. This has gone far. Is when he does get it wrong, it's very hittable. Maximo! And I was wondering what would happen when we saw Tagula. And that one goes to the other cricket field. Well, Helix was asking about it. Titans will be a bit more than 6% after that. This one waits on it, hits it pretty well and gets 4 more. You've got to have both batters attacking from here. And that's exactly what Raja does here, but he might be caught. No, he's dropped. And we'll just get one. Has to hustle. Gets there in the end.
Sorry, I just want to say that was very important. It would have been a great catch, but he saves the boundary. You know, he does really well. Faces
as he watches his partner Tagula strike long and strong. And this is a big hit. Maximo! Govinda just tossed this one up a little bit. Tagula got to it on the full and he made him pay. Good hitting from the big keeper batter, and he takes them up to 80 now. And it's going to start with a 6, so a really good start as Raja goes boom, boom. Maximo, 6 to start in the 9th. He takes down Sanjay Kumar Serene. Raja goes bang again, and this one's got the legs as well. Maximo! Inagula. The gamble's paying off at the moment. And once again, this one sails over the rope. 6 carreras.
Well, it's 13 of just 2 deliveries. Well,
mishit, and this could be trouble. It doesn't quite carry. Tabani does well to block it and throws it from his knees. That one almost went all the way. In fact, now they are going to get a second run on the overthrow. This one is almost a run out. And they are thinking about 2. They're going to come back. Should be out, and it will be out. I mean, he could have been out here because the ball bounces off the fingertips and just missed the stumps.
How close was that?
They do get one extra run, I suppose. Yanagula gets the run, but unfortunately it's the end of Tagula as he becomes the 3rd wicket to fall.
You don't want anything to go past her.
Well, this one doesn't have the legs and it should be caught. Really should be caught. It is. So, big moment in the tournament. And Kaya Patel, he spikes it. He's happy about that. And he pulled off a good stop earlier in the over. Yanagula came and he did whack it. But this one just off the toe of the bat. He'll be caught. And it'll be a wicket that'll finish off. So, well done to Tabani, who closes things out. What a good last over that was. Yeah. Only 4 runs coming off it. One of them was a bye. And so the final score here, 10 runs between these 2 teams. It's in Disca 111, the Stockholm Titans 101. And Disca looking like a completely different team today. And they have shot themselves into contention. They've shot themselves up into the top 4.